The Wild Wild West.
You can move in if you like, but I think you're
I feel like
perfectly.
I'm out, and I want to be closer to the pooch.
Yeah, it's a good pooch.
Look at this.
Matt's,
It's like the Goodfellas paintings. You two. The guy with the white hair and the dog. Sorry.
Wow, you really do.
What?
You look like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Put that
I'll
graphic
take it.
in.
Sean, you heard him. Put the graphic in.
Sean, put it in. Why are you not putting it in yet?
Come on. Changing
What?
up the guards.
You just learned what post means.
Matt's in Austin already, so
He moved?
these guys are here. Yes.
He moved.
Hey.
Wow.
Yes, McCusker's down there already.
Damn, that was quick.
He had more visa issues.
Yes, we've got a dog here.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Protect our dog parks.
Protect the dog park.
There we go.
What are you fucking laughing at? You think it's not funny? Is that why you're laughing? Actually, speaking of thinking it's not funny, this is a funny story. I was at the cellar the other night with you,
Yeah.
and I was downstairs bombing. I was bombing at the VU.
Oh, the new stuff, huh?
The new stuff
Yeah.
stinks.
Same here. Same here.
It's so
This
bad.
is me in between every new stuff bit. Finish one and go, hey,
Yeah.
It's crazy how bad it is.
I'm with you, and good thing we're doing theaters.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
with this
But-
horrific material.
But at least the theaters is our crowd that knows us,
Yeah.
that
True.
likes us. The cellar, people were mad.
Oh yeah, of course.
People were mad at me the whole time. But also, the cough was not gone. I was
Just spraying people
I was
with COVID.
bombing and coughing the entire set.
You were
Like,
really sick?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you made it up.
No, I'm fully still there.
Oh, okay.
And but Liz from the cellar came down, and I was like, she knew I was going to bomb. I told her, I was like, I shouldn't be here. This is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
I haven't done stand up in a week,
Right.
and this is all bad.
And it's a bunch
and,
of young guns bringing the heat,
yeah,
and
and
then you
everyone
go
else-
up with the new shit.
Everyone else is killing.
All right.
And then, so she was in the back. She sat at the VU and was just dying, like just laughing,
Oh, that's good.
clapping when I was bombing.
Yeah.
And Ian Lara saw me at the cellar, and he was like, I was like, fuck, I'm having a rough night. And he was like, what are you talking about? You were killing. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I came down, fucking the manager was cheering. He was like, I walked down. I was like, I've never seen the manager cheer for someone.
Oh, that's
I was
fun.
like, no, she was actively making
She
fun
was
of me.
mocking me, though.
On stage.
It's
the
also-
manager was down there mocking the comedian.
The best I ever had of that is the lady who ran Crackers. Remember that lady?
Oh, Ruth Ann.
Ruth Ann. She was like, I went there with Segura for the first time, and she was like, he did some Jew jokes, and she, while I was on stage, she asked Tom, she's like, should I throw quarters at him?
Oh, wow.
Don't
Absolutely
throw quarters
not.
at him.
That's a good comedy owner. But the worst part is they see the special and they go, "Hey, this guy's cooking. We got to go see this guy." Then they see you live and they're like, "Maybe it's not a live guy."
Yeah,
you know,
there's a
maybe
lot of
he's-
laugh tracks in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was so that's going to happen again tonight.
Yeah, same. I'm with you.
And hopefully the cough's gone.
Hopefully the cough's still there.
I don't know,
Let's get
because
that spreader. Let's
while I
name
was
a-
coughing, I was like, "Well, I have COVID." I said it to I was like, "Pardon me, I have COVID."
Oh, jeez.
And they got very upset, even more upset. And then this was the big hit. This is
Yeah.
the big joke of the night. I told him I knew I had COVID because I did the smell test, which is I said I shoved my hand in my ass and smelled it, and I couldn't smell it. And then I was like, "But I'll tell you what, folks, you better make sure you don't have taste."
Ah.
They were very, very. It was a
worked.
nightmarish set. That worked.
That worked well.
That was a real.
Well, you got the opener.
Yeah, that saved it.
That one got me. I was on the way back in the bathroom when you were saying that.
Yeah, I was
Nice,
bombing,
nice.
golfing, talking about shoving my hand up my ass.
Can you blame it on like it's like a flu game thing? You're like, "Oh, I'm bombing, but I have COVID." That's why. If I was
And
fresh,
I kind of tried to do that, but they were for real. They already didn't like me from how bad I was doing. And then when I said I also have COVID, everyone was like, "Oh, great! Not only did
Damn.
you suck tonight, now we're all sick."
He
Yikes.
was sick of thinking of your bomb in bed.
It wasn't even funny.
Not worth it.
At least the manager saw you, because if the booker saw you, she doesn't have the humor to be like, "Oh, this is funny that he's dying."
Yeah.
She'd be like, "He's got to go."
Yeah. Well, I am going, so whatever.
I'll see you there tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed you at the Skank.
I know. I wish I
It
was.
was
at
so
Skanks.
fun, bro.
Tell me about it.
Tons of drugs.
Well, you heard about DeRosa, obviously.
I heard about DeRosa.
Woo! I mean, he's the talk of the fest.
How public is this knowledge?
I don't know.
Oh, it's
I don't
it's
know.
out there.
It's got to be on every
You think
podcast.
it's out there?
It's in the Skank
I'm
Gazette.
just talking about it privately.
He said it on a podcast. I heard. So
Joe
I think
DeRosa
it's
did?
fair
He
game.
admitted it on a podcast?
You mean he admitted it on a
That's
podcast?
what Danny. Yeah, true. He confessed to it on
Confessed
Daily.
to it is the right.
Are we sure this is public yet?
Danny,
Oh, it's out
Danny
there.
and Ryan Long, I think, had him on. I think they talked about it on their podcast.
So
People
what
think
exactly happened?
Well,
What happened was it's the best audience in the world.
yeah.
Really
it's
giving audience.
And it's
Yes.
impossible to refuse a chant.
Oh, yeah. True that. But
There was a contest to see who could be the last ring car girl for Ellis Mania. And so they was like, we didn't get a second person. So any girl come up right now. And 4 girls came up. One was new to being a woman.
hey, there you go.
You mean she was young?
What
What do you mean by that?
I mean, yeah, she was a young woman.
Yeah,
she was a
technically
fresh
she was
woman.
very
Freshly
young.
trans.
Fresh trans.
Yeah.
Fresh trans, yeah.
No, this is pre-op. No op.
No op.
For sure,
No
I'm
ops.
going to guess no op. Because,
Black ops.
Because
Yeah.
the black arts ops.
Yeah.
So there was a penis on this woman.
So one lady
Yes.
was like, I could lick my elbow. And people were like, great, good talent. Next lady was like, I lick my tit. Definitely one up. Clubhouse
Better,
leader.
better.
And then the third lady was like,
woman.
I could suck my own dick.
the woman said she could suck her own
The
dick.
new
Yeah,
woman.
The new, well, yeah. I mean, it's that one. I think it gives it away now. At this point, you have the details to know which one's which. I can suck my own dick, and everyone's like, "Well, this is gonna make you the leader." But obviously,
Yeah.
she goes, "I got to get hard first. Someone has to get me hard."
Woo, baby. Here we go.
And the audience chose
Big Joe.
right away. Just start chanting
no.
Joe.
And he
Joe.
wasn't resisting.
Yeah.
I might say.
No, he was. He said, he goes, "No way, 0 chance." And then the
Wow.
chant included his last name, and then he was like, "Okay, I'll do it under one condition. I'll handy this lady into hardness if
What the fuck?
he had a beggar bucket because he lost $3,000 the night before and at the
Wait,
strip
he
club."
did it for $3,000?
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
"People have to put money in this bucket. Pass it around." Everyone's like, "Absolutely." And he went upstairs to get her hard.
This is night 1, by the way. This is a
This
Thursday.
is day one.
Oh,
day
no.
one.
Day 1.
If I knew we had a friend that I could make do something gay for $3,000,
You would have already been doing
I would have done this.
You would have.
Yeah.
If I knew DeRosa was that cheap,
He'd do it for less because this was a.
You
a-
have
wanted to do it.
99
He
less
wanted
grand.
to do it. Yeah.
he wanted to do it
He
for
wanted to
sure.
do it.
And this was a big old lady. This is like a
Yeah.
Leah Thomas.
Oh, I heard she was like 6 foot.
6'4".
Yeah, when she said
No.
"Let's
yeah.
go," she went into a 3-point stance.
Yeah. she tall. I think she beat Adesanya
Yeah.
She was. Wait, this lady was a 6 foot.
She was
Big.
6.
Penn
I'd say
State.
6. Pretty
Pretty big arms.
big arms.
Pretty.
Pretty.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say if this was 1994, before you'd have heard of such things, you would have been like,
I don't know.
Hey, that chick's
pretty.
cute.
Pretty the same way Jocko Willenick is pretty.
handsome, she's a handsome woman.
Yeah. Similar.
Jocko
similar,
Willenick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Good old Jocko
We'll nick a
Willenick.
time. We'll nick Mullen.
Knack, paddywhack, and the dog a boner.
Woo, Willenick Diaz. All right.
We'll nick. Oh, fuck, there's a cough. If I laugh, I cough.
Yeah.
So I was up there bombing and then laughing that I was bombing. So I was coughing. I couldn't talk. Anyway.
So they went
So anyway,
upstairs.
she gets
Yeah.
hard, says, "Hey, I'm never going to be able to maintain her all the way back down the steps around to the stage."
They go upstairs in the venue.
Yeah, upstairs and around to a bathroom. And so she's like, "There's no way. There's not. I'm going to walk downstairs into a comical environment. This is not going to stay hard that long."
That's got to be a weird walk
Yeah.
to know you're going to a bathroom to know you're going to jerk off a trans person. What are you thinking about in that walk? It's
Hoagies.
yeah,
He's thinking about the new hoagie coming.
Yeah.
He's got a new idea.
I guess so. New
yeah,
sandwich.
exactly. This is getting him in his
Yeah,
Q zone.
the Eastie, the tranny. What is he doing?
The upside down.
Why did he do
It
that?
changes
The
me
reverse
halfway through.
angle. Yeah. So anyway, they get him down. She's telling us the story, and then she was like, "There's no way." And then Lewis was like, "Well, did you come?" And she goes, "Someone did."
Oh.
What? She goes, "Yeah, I got the cum on my leg to prove it."
Oh.
Are we sure he's made this public?
Oh yeah, it's out there.
I mean, it
He's
was definitely in
talking
front of
the fest.
1,000 people, but We're sure he made it public. Follow up on this in post.
I talked about it on my pod for
Yeah,
an
no,
hour.
We're gonna follow up
I'll
and post.
text-
Make sure it's public.
Yes, I will.
This is very out, and DeRosa was they carried him on their shoulders. He was like the mayor of Las Vegas.
what a winner to go for.
This is a credit.
I called him because I heard about it. Soder told me that night,
Yeah,
and I called him I was like, "Are you sure this happened?" Soder was like, "I got to make sure it happened."
I mean, I was
And
there,
then-
as there as anyone.
And I called him to make fun of him,
Yeah, as
obviously.
you should.
And as soon as he answered, I was like, "Fuck, I can't make fun of him. I love him."
What do you
He's
mean?
a good
All
guy.
you do
Fun
is
of him.
make fun of him.
No, I've worked on it.
but he said he
Worked on
liked
that
it.
relationship.
He said he liked it. He's like, it was hot. I'm going to
no
do it
shame.
again.
No shame.
It sounds hot.
So then
if
she
you're
blew
into
him
that thing.
or
Sure.
handed
If
it.
that was a girl, that'd be an awesome experience.
Hell yeah.
You know?
But so yeah, she blew him, and then
She's got
he.
an OnlyFans.
Oh, pull her
she's
up.
got a big dick too. That's what she
Huge.
said. He was
we're
like,
on-
it was
Yeah.
meaty. as
J-Mo.
Thought we were on Rogan.
Pull her up. But
Pull her
yeah,
up, yeah.
I asked him the size difference, and he was like, it was almost time and a half.
2-1.
Yeah.
Bigger-
he had
bigger
a
than
blackjack
his.
cock.
Yeah.
Wait, the
the
lady
lady.
had a bigger penis than him?
Yes.
No, not they.
I'm just trying to get the pronouns correct. I,
I think
didn't want
that's
to
wrong.
assume.
I think that's the wrong one. I think it's singular.
Her.
Her.
She.
Carl.
Not they. They's a different thing.
Carla.
That's so that was day one of Skankfest.
Carl and then the
Yes.
A's in parentheses.
Did anything else happen that was even?
Nah, that
Well,
was
the
highlight.
after
That
party
had
was
to
that
be.
you heard about it. I don't want to say beep the name
Yeah.
right here. Get the timestamp.
Oh.
Cut the whole thing out. Strike it for the record.
What happened? Wes. Anyway, and we're back.
Yeah. So a lot of crazy shit happened.
Oh, crazy shit.
It was wild.
How was the bees? Did you guys get to see Six at all? The
I
bees
didn't see him
Oh, I didn't
once.
see him at all.
He gets to those things and he gets
Was
around.
he there? I didn't even see him.
There was a couple of female sixes, but
That was the top of the
I
game.
didn't see
Skankfest
Brian.
10 right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I was
Wow, I
was
didn't know
genuinely
that.
like before it. Obviously, I was supposed to get there Thursday. I was like, "Fuck, I'm never gonna make it. I'm very sick. I'm gonna change my flight to Saturday. I'll leave Monday." And then by the time I got to Friday night, I was like, "I'm fucked. I gotta
Yeah.
cancel this."
Yeah.
So I did lose a lot of money on flights, and I got a nice hotel.
Ah,
I just
and
had to
ate
cancel
it?
it.
and you go first
then-
class as well.
Yeah, it was a lot. I fucked up, but
Flies a helicopter there.
I was also happy.
Because
I
you
was
didn't-
like, nice. I get to fucking sleep this weekend.
True.
But then I started looking at pictures
We
and
did
hearing
not
stories,
sleep.
and I was like, "Fuck! I wish I was at Skankfest."
It is a bitch to get there. I flew the day of the flood, so I was like the last chopper out of Nam because
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
the city
yeah.
was crazy.
I was already gone. I missed all of it. So I heard before Ellis Mania, national anthem, they got like a real singer to sing it.
Yeah,
And then I'm like,
Who? Josh Adam Myers?
Drew Pinsky.
Oh
Fucking
wow,
great
Dr.
voice.
Drew.
Dr. Drew's a singer.
Yeah, like got in the middle of the ring and just started. And he was like, oh, he was doing that shit.
Adam Carolla bailed, so Dr. Drew was just jumping on everything.
He's like, remember who you loved in Love Lines?
Yeah.
Well, I saw the Insane Clown Posse was there. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Well, just
No,
an
just
just
one.
an
Just
IC,
one of them.
not a
Literally
P.
not a
so
posse.
just one Insane Clown.
Clown
Yes.
posse member,
Yes.
insane clown member.
Exactly. And seeing the ICP guy next to Zach Amico is crazy because he looks normal next to Zach.
Yeah, Zach's terrifying.
Terrifying. He's
Zach's
stapling
fucking-
shit to his cheek
Yeah,
and stuff.
So-
He went kilt and he went no shirt with like pink makeup and a mohawk. I mean, it's.
He said he
it's like
couldn't hang a lantern
possessed.
from his dick because he had just gotten his Prince Albert back in, and he said it would rip the whole dick open.
Oh my
He said it happened to a friend who went for it anyway, and now he has a lizard dick.
Went to the naked roast every night. I mean, he ran that thing beautifully. He's a
Flair.
funny guy.
Flair was
He
the
is
talk of
funny.
the town.
Flair.
Oh, Ric
Yeah.
Flair.
Oh,
He was the talk of the town.
I forgot
this
about
week.
that.
that was a rough one.
Yeah.
I forgot
Flair's music.
all about it because it came out 3 weeks after we did it.
I know, but
And I was like, I totally forgot. And then I was looking at YouTube and I was like, oh no,
it went crazy viral. Yeah.
that one's
He
rough.
talked about Asian pussy for 20 minutes.
Did
and
they
then-
keep that in there? I didn't watch it.
I think they didn't.
They
oh,
edited that
shit.
part out. That's very
Were
funny.
you there? You watched it live?
I watched it on YouTube, and the producer guy was telling me that
They edited a lot
it
out.
was requested
Oh.
that a lot of it was.
My
Well,
joke's
that
not
doesn't
gonna make
that
sense.
doesn't make sense. Because then I was like, whenever he was like, "You guys are mean," I was like, "You were just
Yes.
crazy racist."
Exactly.
Like,
I said
Yeah.
Asian pussy 20 times, just making fun of him, and it would get a laugh, but now they're
Yeah,
the
If there's
regular.
one thing you know about Ric Flair, what is it? I'd be like, you're a wrestler, one of the great promoters. Well, you'd be wrong. It's that I respect people's time. That I will never make someone who donates their time. That's the one thing you know about
like
Ric
that.
Flair.
Yeah, and his son died.
His
That I
son
know.
died was
Yeah.
As soon as he brought that up, I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm not gonna make fun of him one more time. This is
Yeah,
very
I-
sad.
I had a
now.
bunch of like,
You guys kept fucking
no.
going. Every time someone else did it, I was
That's
like,
what
yo,
Louis-
who is doing this?
That's what Luis Gomez is there for. He
Yeah,
just
he
slid
went-
right in and rattlesnaked it up about his dead son.
Yeah, he was ready for it.
Yeah, but great time.
we had a cigar lounge and it got infiltrated by like others. You
Yeah.
know? And
That's a
Bobby,
problem.
So Bobby Kelly got them to donate one of the staff members to stand guard to only let
Nice.
comedians in. He bribed them with Rugula.
Rugula.
Yeah, and he just stood there and said, "Sorry, no."
There is a little bit of a church and state problem at Skankfest.
Yeah.
Like to get from here to here, which takes 6-minute walk, that turns into a 48-minute
Yeah,
walk. with
pictures.
the-
Yeah,
and I'm happy to do it, but something you got to spot, you know.
yeah.
So that gets tough, and you start running out of material, and you don't want to do the old stuff because they know every single thing you've ever written.
Yeah.
So
You
you
have to
kind
be
of
real
up there.
careful of material.
Yeah.
Like, this joke now, then that joke. I'll go through 4. Okay, and write it down.
I would do 8 minutes on DeRosa, then I do
Yeah, that
2
helps.
minutes of jokes, and I get off.
Well,
Good times.
that's good
You
stuff.
missed a good one.
It was fun.
Tim
It
Dillon
was
showed up
fun.
on Sunday.
Oh
Sean
yeah,
Patton showed up on
Nick
Sunday.
Mullen. He was
Bulldog.
there.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
nice.
pretty great. Pretty great turnout.
I mean, just constant drunk, constant
Oh,
boomers.
I did an all-nighter on the last
Yeah.
night. That was a mistake. And I was jet lagged. I did a month in Europe, flew
Oh,
home,
Christ.
changed my bag, flew out to Vegas, and the jet lag hit me like 2 days in. And it was hell.
Fuck.
Brutal. But I got Skankfest in there.
Simonson was like, I can't find mushrooms. And I'm like, shut up. And then,
How can you not find
and
mushrooms?
then like an hour later, he goes, I know why you laugh now.
I'm happy he was there. He's hilarious.
Dude, he ruled. He fucking went for it.
He's great.
He was going for it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's
I didn't know he
Just
got after
constantly
it.
fucked up. He
He's
said
a
he was still
shroom
on
head.
shrooms on the plane.
I didn't know he went after it like
Oh, he's
All he
an
does
animal.
is shrooms. They invented it in Norway.
that. Really?
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
that
not
right?
that part.
He
but
doesn't
the-
drink. He just does shrooms all day,
Oh,
every
he
day.
doesn't
Yeah.
drink. That's why I've never seen him getting rowdy at the cellar.
Yeah.
We got after it a little the other night.
Yeah, that was nice.
Way more than I thought we did.
That was nice. I'm glad
I
you
woke up
showed up.
hungover as fuck.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was
I love when
worse.
you get a text and I had just woken up. It was just saying, yo.
Yeah,
I know, but
yeah.
the light turned my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, the cellar will do that. It's hard to leave. You get a couple of
They
whiskeys
keep giving
going.
you-
And my spots were late.
Oh, yeah.
I got there at midnight,
That's
basically.
my normal. That's my
Yeah,
norm.
yeah.
That's great.
You were a little fucked up when I got there, right? What were you up to?
No, I think I just hadn't got started. It was from Skankfest. I was
Yeah,
worn out. I was
yeah,
still
you're
like
just
hey.
tired. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take it out of you. The after party starts at 1 at a strip club. So, you know,
Oh,
you're
you mean
fucked.
the Protect Our Parks strip club after party?
That was
Did you
nuts.
see that?
What was that?
They
said-
just, without asking me or Ari, just posted and
I figured out what it was.
I didn't even see this.
So I was like, yeah, they didn't have permission to do that. Because then I got a text like, hey, would you be willing to do an after party? I'm like, no. And this, no fucking way. And
What?
It was like a strip club posted a flyer that was just me and Ari.
the
And it said,
Protect Our Parks after party.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, and he was like, do you know? I'm like, no.
I was like, I don't even think I'm going.
Yeah. And why am I not in it?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell? I got
And
cut
also,
out.
no, we didn't even, we would have said no.
Yeah.
I would
But
have said I'll probably
I'm not gonna
go.
be obligated to
but
go to
I'm
a
not-
fucking
yeah.
strip club.
Yeah.
I will
do what I
say,
want.
those strippers were, did you ever go?
Yeah, I went the first night.
They were fucking aggressive.
Aggressive, yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
So 2 of them took DeRosa that first night. He said he fell asleep.
Good Lord,
Story tracks.
DeRosa.
He
Oh,
falls
yeah.
asleep and then he wakes up and there's 2 Puerto Rican women looking up at him. He's like, what? He goes, they're like, we should go to the ATM. And he's like, okay, what? They
Yeah.
just took like $2,000 from him. They just like max it out, give it to us, goodbye.
Nice.
Yeah.
This guy had a fucking weekend.
Oh, my God. For a 61-year-old, he can roll.
Yeah, it's funny because last Skankfest he was like, when we got there, he was like, 'cause I went to the doctors, I got to stop drinking.
Yeah.
He said I
yeah.
couldn't
A
drink.
year later, he's blowing guys.
Oh my god! He kept getting opinions till he got one he liked. He got a better help doctor to tell him he can drink all he wants.
He was also starting a sandwich shop back then, so he had to keep it on the up and up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got a business to run. But a lot of blow going around as well.
Ooh, good
Yeah.
thing I missed it.
Yeah.
I love when they hit you with a drug term for a drug you don't normally do. So I say something and they hear whatever they think, and they go, "Oh, do you want to?" It's just some term.
A snickerdoodle.
A dandy. And you're like, what?
Yeah,
yes. What is that? I'm like, it's a dandy of whatever. I'm like, I don't even know that thing.
What's it do?
Yeah, what's it do?
It makes you itch.
Right.
Like,
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Fuck, I
shot.
haven't
We
itched in a
got
while.
whippets going.
Whippets
Me
were
and
around.
little Sasquatch did some whippets upstairs.
Sass doing some whippets?
Yeah, it was great.
He's the same guy on whippets and normal.
Yeah, something's wrong with that
Something's
guy.
wrong with him. He was sent here.
He looks exactly like fucking Fry from Futurama.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy how much he looks like him.
That's wild.
Yeah. Anyway, we got that going. What
yeah.
else?
Hold on. Oh, shit, I was going to say something. You
Do
blew
that
my
post.
mind with a
Put
fry.
picture over his picture. Post.
Yeah, graphic.
Another post.
Shit, what the hell? I had
It's
something.
great you're doing whippets with Lil Sass.
Oh, it was great. Tony wanted to do it, but he's like, I don't do well on whippets. Like, when's the last time you did it? He goes, I've never done it. I'm like, I fucking hate that argument so much.
Tony's,
Anybody who said I've never done anything.
I don't do well
but I
on
won't do
whip
it.
heads.
Oh, the highlight of the whole fest
Yes.
was your show.
Oh, the
That
shit
was
talking show?
amazing, dude. I didn't want this show to end. I was
you
in the
go?
back hiding, just like, oh god.
I said an hour timer. It was a last minute ad. We were like
Sold out like
we
that.
suggested it at the Skankfest opening, which I don't think any of those are taped. And they go, let's do a show. Ari and Joe shit on any comic you suggest.
With Hinchcliffe and Bobby Kelly.
And then Louis like, it's done. We're doing it. And I'm like, Louis, you didn't write down or text anyone.
Yeah.
We're never gonna do this. So then we on our own pushed Rebecca and Christine. And they added it last show.
And it was epic.
It was great, right?
Unreal. I mean, it got too real.
It got too
like,
real
Tony
moments.
goes hard. DeRosa will be like, oh, Bert Kreischer, I know his kids' names. And Tony's like, he owes me money.
Shit like that.
It was wild.
Yeah, there were a few moments that got for real serious,
Yeah.
but most of it kept on the up and up.
The Bill Burr stuff, I was like, cut the mic. This is too much.
This is a strict no phones policy
Yeah, I mean,
show.
they're talking about
I
illegal
said
stuff.
we
Are you
need
sure
6
it
extra
was?
staff members in there. And every like 20 minutes, like, guys, again, no fucking phones. You see anybody, you got to tell them.
I filmed half of it.
Yeah.
I was back there with a
Well,
selfie stick.
That's a crazy show.
It's a crazy
It's
show.
you and DeRosa just...
Me and DeRosa, and we said they suggested one of us, like 5 in. He goes, actually, let's close with that. We just shit
you did on each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
but-
good. You shit on each other.
Yeah, but I set my timer for an hour, and then we went 35 minutes over that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're like, we
didn't want
gotta
it to end.
finish this.
Was there anybody you were like, he's a good guy?
Yeah, but then immediately we got corrected. We're like, that's not what this show is.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, when they suggest people you like legitimately respect, and you're like, I'll tell you the one part of him I don't respect.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
then it gets personal.
Yeah.
And then the best was when Tony and DeRosa started going at it.
Yeah.
And that was
Because he's
gold.
like, you won't shit on Rogan.
Yes,
He's like, no, I was
yes,
thinking
see?
about someone else.
Oh, Tony didn't shit on
and he
Rogan.
goes,
He just
no,
went-
because it's like sometimes people who are tangentially who they're brought up with.
Yeah.
Like they're bringing McCusker, you're going to get shit on as well.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean? It's just
right.
natural. And so they were doing somebody else. And then someone would make a Rogan joke, and he was still thinking of the first guy. He's like, you won't shit on Rogan.
He wouldn't do it. He froze. And then you called him on. He goes, "What, Roseanne?" You're like, "No, not Roseanne.
Not Roseanne."
Rogan, you fucking pussy." And
did
the
he ever
place
do
went
it?
nuts. He never did it. He,
What
just,
a loyal boy.
he was like, "Oh, how about that Hunter Biden, huh?" Like he just moved it on. It was a great moment.
It was yeah. There was one where like a lot of people hate this guy, and so he's like, no, he's taking the alternate. He's like, it's actually cool, whatever. And I was like, Tony, I put my hand over my mic. I was like, we shit on Norm for 6 straight minutes, and he goes, oh,
Shit on Norm?
Oh, I missed
it
the
was
norm.
suggested,
Oh.
What'd
and
you
he goes, oh, this guy's a faggot.
Oh yeah, when DeRosa and Tony were going back and forth. Tony or
no
DeRosa.
details though.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me hear it.
It was just a good zing. Like this is all fine. But
Okay.
DeRosa goes, "You ruined Netflix. You had that one shot. What's that one shot? That's what you put in your mouth, the jizz or whatever." And then Tony goes, "You blew a guy." That kills.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, every time he was like, Tony, you're gay. He goes, you literally blew a guy this weekend.
that murdered. And then DeRosa said something like, "Oh, your Netflix special sucked." And he goes, "At least I had a special." And DeRosa goes, "I had 3." And Tony goes, "I had no idea."
I had no clue.
That was a great line. I didn't know he had 3 either.
From an old network that used to exist.
Yeah, a little thing called Comedy Central.
They were good.
Yeah, they had a moment.
Damn.
It
Yeah, it
was
was
a fun
great.
time. What a
Yeah,
fun time.
I wish I was there.
Do you guys get this at festivals? I'm a psycho weirdo in my head. Yeah. I get the festival anxiety. I'm in my hotel. You sleep till noon. You're hungover, and I go. I can't go back out there.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't face it.
But then also you can't miss anything.
Then you can't
when you
miss.
find out, hey, we're all smoking cigars. Like, why didn't you tell me an hour ago?
Yeah,
I know, but you got to just force it.
You just got to go down and get out with everybody.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt this whole weekend.
You're missing
I was
out.
Literally just laying on this couch, sick, just like
seeing pictures.
Fuck, I wish I was there, dude. That'd be so. And then I was very grateful. I wasn't.
When you think about the steps it takes, all right, I got to get an Uber, go to the airport, book a ticket. It's too much.
But once you're there, and then every time you're like,
also I would have just hung out with fucking Gardini and Lemaire and just my friends.
That's what happens.
I would have just got drunk with the same people I get drunk with
but
every
it's so
fucking
fun.
week.
True, but
there's no
fun.
responsibility. And then people walk by that you can make fun of.
What responsibilities do you have?
I don't know. You got to call your friends, do a podcast at 5 p.m.
And it's a good mix. You're like, I can get drunk. I can see Tim. I can talk to Mullen. I can talk to Lewis.
Exactly.
I can talk, all at the same time.
Yeah, fuck Gardini. Broaden your horizons.
I would have literally hung out with Gardini and Lemaire.
I saw him, but you could barely speak when I saw you.
I was
you were tuned
You were
up.
like Mitch McConnell. Just,
your hair went black.
He had a little sickness I had.
It wasn't that bad though, but yeah, I was.
You gave it to a lot of people.
What
For
were
sure,
you-
you just got it.
were you dabbing? What were you on?
I was smoking weed. I was smoking a lot of cigarettes. In Vegas, I smoke way too many
Oh, you can
cigarettes.
smoke anywhere.
So I was smoking like 2 packs a day and got really drunk till like 5 a.m. both days.
Yeah.
And then I was just out of commission for like a whole day.
It'll fuck you because you go to the strip club all night. You Skankfest it up. Then at 1, you go to the strip club. Now it's 4. And you're like, I got to go home. And then your home is a casino. So you're walking to your room and you're like, I'll do a hand.
You see 5 other guys that are from the fest. You're like, all right, I'll grab a beer.
Exactly.
Oh, you're 1? Come on. And everyone's like, come on. I'm like, all right, 1.
Right.
7. I got a text at 4:30 from Norman.
Yeah, I was like, you out?
You still up? Yeah, you out?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was
like,
I needed you to blow on him. I should have called DeRosa.
Yeah, he would have done it.
He would have done that.
Good God.
It was
What a thing. And he's never done anything gay in his life?
No,
He
except
waited until he was 50?
except his outfit. Yeah, it's just
He has to have done something.
I think his birth dad just died, so he doesn't mind.
Oh, really?
no. He is adopted. If you're adopted, it's all out. You can do
Yeah, you
anything.
can do whatever
No
you
holds
want.
barred.
No one's
I don't
disappointed
think
in you.
me not sucking dick has anything to do with my having parents.
Well, try having parents, and then you'll see.
Huh? He has parents.
All right.
I know what you
that's why you've
meant.
never
I know
sucked
what you
dick.
meant. Try not having parents. But I don't think that would. I don't think when my parents die, I'm gonna jack off a guy.
Can you imagine mourning for your dad? Like, Dad, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally, Dad's gone.
I can see you probably drinking more that week, but probably
Yeah,
not
I'll probably
drinking cum.
It's not the parents, it's the friends talking on podcasts. That's what would slow me down.
This
with
is
the
a
gay
bad
stuff.
group of friends to jack off a guy with.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're not a quiet
everyone-
keeping
We've
group.
got a platform.
Because 5 million people are gonna find out.
Exactly.
We'll find out.
I'm telling you, it's in the clear. I'm
I
telling
hope
it right
so.
You're
now.
gonna have a lot of
Ryan-
posts to do.
Yeah, I know. That's what Ryan. I just talked to Ryan. He said they haven't put their episode out yet, so he's gonna clear it with Joe.
I
before
bet
he
Joe
does.
is gonna
Let
say
him clear it with Joe, and then if he clears it, we're just clear. We don't have to ask.
True.
We're just surprised.
Talk about it on
Yeah.
mine. We talked about it on Legion of Skanks.
You talk about yours?
Yeah, and Legion of Skanks.
That's true. But
And
last one
should
wasn't
be
recorded,
okay.
was it?
I mean, it's
They all were.
Oh,
pretty. He did it in public.
he did it in public.
Yes, and it was all over the fest.
It
It'll
was
be
a
on
streamed
Reddit.
show. It was a streamed mint show.
I mean, he's back in show business. This is like catapulted him.
He's back,
He's
dude.
back.
This is DeRosa's back.
Yeah.
We've all been like, if I could just go get writing jobs again. And DeRosa did it.
Yeah, this is like
He's
his.
the only man among us.
This is him at Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
He was willing to take a chance.
Oh, yeah,
That's good.
He did it.
It's good that he did that. That's good.
You know what sucks is
Good they
that
did
the
that.
trans woman is getting no credit. No one knows her name or anything.
She even did the ring card
just
stuff.
as accomplice as him.
She was
and
culpable.
Culpable. But no love. She could have this would boost her OnlyFans, but no one knows who she is.
Yeah.
We gotta get her name.
We got to get her name. There you go. She deserves some love for this too. She blew DeRosa.
Yeah,
I
true.
agree.
Facts.
What a fucking soldier too to jack off Joe DeRosa.
Yeah, it's funny.
One of
She's
the
like,
nubbiest cocks in the fucking business.
Have you
he's-
seen? I've never seen his cock.
No one has. It shrinks up.
it's got glasses
No, I
and
don't
bad
know. I
tattoos.
can't imagine him fucking hard.
Oh yeah, he goes
I bet
for
he
it.
does.
He's got a great rap sheet.
Yeah.
Rape sheet.
Yeah.
No, rap sheet. He's got some comment. I would throw some out there later.
Yeah.
Some good, impressive names.
Yeah, you see him out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
oh
a,
yeah.
he's a lady killer.
He does very well for how he looks.
Now he's a guy killer also.
And eventually himself.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, what was I gonna say? Ah, shit! I lost it again.
I heard you made fun of me for being friends with football players.
We did. That was when that came up.
I understand. You see the NFL player score a touchdown and do the celebration I told him to do?
No, it did not.
No.
Yeah. You
What?
pussy. That's what I thought, bitch.
What's the
We're
celebration?
gonna pay you for more for this.
We did it, baby. No, I just have been sending Gabe this dumb, stupid reel of this kid. I didn't even realize it was a kid getting a haircut because I never noticed his hair. But there's some kid in Brazil that's like, he's like this. He's just doing this. And then he goes like this. And then he has a haircut and he looks back up and goes, that's
Okay.
it. So I was like,
Oh.
I kept sending it to Gabe. I was like, dude, do this when you score.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I will. And then every week he would score and be like, fuck, I forgot. Fuck, I forgot.
He
And
said
then
he would do it.
this week he scored first touchdown of the game. He walks up to the camera and goes,
That's great.
it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever thought you'd be there? You
That's
could tell
fucking
like
cool.
fucking football
NFL
player.
player.
Yeah. What kind
Dude,
of dance to
I
do?
was watching the game. I celebrated like it was the fucking Super Bowl. I
Of
was
course.
like, oh shit, he did it.
Yeah.
I was like
I mean,
jumping up
that's
and
crazy.
down.
You like the
That's
Bills?
crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow, that's great.
crazy. You got
Rumors,
NFL
rumors
players.
swirling. There's another NFL player going to do it this week.
Ooh.
Rumors.
Really?
I'm just saying, watch the red zone and
He's
see
not a
if you
puss.
see it. See if you
Okay.
see one of these.
Oh boy.
Look at every celebration.
Watch it.
I want to talk to a UFC fighter. If you win, go.
They will.
All right,
They don't
I'll
give
do
a
it.
fuck.
You hear that, Volkanovski?
Volk, do it.
Nick Diaz would do that just on his own. He wouldn't
was
need
already
anyone
gonna
to
do
tell
it.
him that.
What else is going on? What else do we got?
What else we
Come
got?
on, man. You guys got to have something.
Oh, I got one. I got a
Hit
story
me.
for you.
What?
So I was there in Skankfest, found out built up a new studio, flooded. Yeah, not the part that the studio's in, but the back bedroom and the kitchen flooded.
You
in the
built a
monsoon.
studio?
Built it up, yeah.
And then it got flooded recently.
Yeah. So third floor's fucked. Second floor's not as bad. Another floor.
Wait, you
another
have
floor,
multiple
another floor.
floors?
In the whole building.
You got the whole building.
No,
Oh, I thought these are all your different rooms.
she can't get into the guy above me's
Hail.
place.
I know, easy. Kyle.
But edit that out in post. Edit it
Jesus.
out in post.
Kyle
Do not
Rittenhouse.
fuck with my facial hair in post.
I like that somebody, I'm sorry to cut you off. I like that somebody was insulting you the other day. It was like, you look homeless. It's like, yeah, dude. You don't think I know what I fucking look like?
Oh, I haven't looked in a mirror.
He's like, oh,
my
I was
God.
trying to look sharp. I
trying to
can't
get ready
believe
for
I
the
look
ball.
homeless. I was trying to look sharp with this beard.
Definitely not letting it go.
I think you look good.
Thanks.
Ah.
So the guy above me, she
You
can't.
are
She can't
off-putting.
get into
Yeah,
his.
it's a little
she
much.
can't get into his
I love
place. And
This is like the hobo dog you got with you. You just need the tin can and the bag with the stick on it.
True. You got the bandana on there.
Yeah.
that's right.
You guys are riding the
I could
rails.
Get, that. Get my mic over my shoulder.
You're gonna get a harmonica, can of beans.
Can of beans.
Yeah,
That's good
campfire.
eating.
I could gotta bring out a can of beans out of my. I'm gonna go as Forrest Gump for Halloween.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you gotta see
running.
with the baseball cap on.
Yeah.
Oh,
looks exactly like
that's
him.
good.
That is good.
Running against the wind.
So you
Evacuate
shit
one
happens.
floor.
Oh, there it
Guy
is again.
above me
Yeah.
can't get into his place. She can't get into his place. She goes, he hates me. I'm not going in there. I'm like, you got it. There's fucking flooding everywhere. So I won't go in. Won't go in. I was like, ugh, whatever. Fine. The people start pumping out the oxygen and whatever, the heat. Finally, she's like, all right, I gotta go in. Dead.
What?
Dead.
Who died?
Guy above me.
Whoa.
Dead.
Damn, I can't believe I interrupted that story.
I mean, I was going somewhere.
I didn't know I was going there. I thought you were just talking about your shitty studio.
Oh my
There's
god.
a dead guy
Dead.
in the
What?
studio.
People above, above, said they heard him coughing a bunch and then not coughing.
Fuck.
You're next.
Yeah, for
And I'm
sure.
like, who doesn't
Shit.
open the door in a flood? Fucking 6 floors are all flooded.
Whoa.
One floor doesn't fucking open.
So was he all wet and dead,
I didn't see it.
floating? Oh my god.
Just like one of those Rogan float chambers. Just
Yeah.
hitting
It was
the
just really
walls.
meditative.
It was really out there.
Yeah. Holy shit. So what happens? Is there a bunch of migrants living in there now?
That's
gotta-
maggots.
they gotta go
That's what
somewhere.
comes out of a body.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a bunch of people like, I fix our fans.
There's so many here. It's a sanctuary city. Whatever that means.
Was it in Brooklyn? Is that where you're?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you get.
Oh, Brooklyn.
That's what I
Trying to
get.
go to cool Brooklyn. Trying to be cool.
Yeah, I used to have one in the Village.
Well, I live there. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, that last one was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a better place. Well, I might have to relocate.
All right, come back to the island.
Yeah, it's better there.
Now let me throw this at you guys.
throw it.
So I'm trying to get life insurance
Why?
because on my tour, if you get life insurance, you get more money.
What?
I don't know. It's some weird loophole that my Jews, agent
yeah.
knew.
If you get life insurance, what is your tour sponsored by like?
Well, you get
Aetna?
paid up front. You get paid up front, and they want to know you're not going to die.
What?
So they're like, go get life insurance.
What? Fucking
all
Live
right.
Nation gets money if you die on tour?
They probably get reimbursed from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine if you pay someone a contract to work for that.
So that's a
Because the
benefit
way these
for them.
tours, yeah, you know how these
Yeah,
tours
yeah,
work.
yeah.
They just also these tours, it doesn't make sense.
No.
They give you a little up front, which
Yes.
is nice, but then it's like they'll call you and be like, we've got a $30 million contract for you, and you're like, holy fuck, this is it. And it's
Yeah.
like, what do I have to do? They're like, you have to earn $30 million.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, and then it's like, wait, what's the contract?
Yeah.
I just work for you for a decade.
But they give you that advance up front, and you're like, I'll take it.
Yeah, they
So
give you
don't-
a slight.
Exactly. So you didn't even do the math. They got us by the balls. These ticket prices, they're raping everybody.
Yeah,
I do
they
not
are.
have this contract problem. I'll be at a casino in Philadelphia on October 21st.
That place pays. That's
it?
gonna be
Yeah,
good.
it does.
Yeah.
Casinos,
Yeah.
big money.
Those natives fucking pay their
Those
debts.
native Philadelphians.
Yeah.
They get you with those.
All right,
that's
so
hilarious.
had to get life
So you-
insurance. So I'm talking to the lady. She's asking me all the questions. How old are you? Do you smoke? Do you drink? And I was like, no, not really. One or two cocktails a week.
Whoa,
You know,
on weekends.
I only have a podcast called We Might Be Drunk, and I have a drinking problem. Whatever. I'm hungover right now, but 2 drinks a week.
Yeah.
And then she's like, what about weed? I go, I did gummies for every now and then to sleep, but I gave it up. I had no recall. I gave it up. And she
I
was
love
like,
how
okay,
life insurance
okay.
is kind of like your whatever it's called.
Doctor?
No, the thing you get with a job, you got to give them your resume.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just like lower your intake on everything.
Yeah.
Totally.
Exaggerate your lack of use.
So she goes, all right, sounds great. This is gonna be a breeze. We'll get this cooking. And I go, great. 2 days later, how much weed are we talking?
No
Oh,
way.
no, barely any.
How does weed affect your life?
What?
Yeah, weed's no good.
That's
What?
crazy.
I know.
Supposed to
I'm
be
like,
good for you.
does Snoop Dogg not have life insurance? Like,
Yeah.
Might not.
it's doctors tell you to smoke weed, glaucoma, arthritis. So she's like, what about any other drugs? I go, I don't do any drugs. And she's like, all right. Somehow they saw protect our parks, and we're eating mushrooms like a seal. Rogan's throwing them in our mouth. I got denied.
Yeah, obviously, if they saw protect our parks, like these guys are
Yeah,
dead.
we're chugging whiskey. We're drinking out of an eagle's ass. We're
Yeah.
beer bonging.
So
So
he's taking horse pills for medicine.
yeah,
The best part of Protect Our Parks is when you see like I was just watching it. I didn't even remember really us listening to Freebird at the end of the episode.
oh yeah, the
I
whole
saw a
thing.
meme that was like your girlfriend's like, I bet he's out with girls, and it's like me and my friends in the garage. It's just I was like,
Oh, that's funny.
"Eh."
Oh, that was great. I got about 9 million messages. Stop talking during Freebird, you cunt. I was like, ah, shit, you're right.
I think whenever we start getting fucked up, I start screaming.
Yeah.
The rest of the episode is just me screaming.
I really got to play it in reverse.
Freebird.
once.
You get quiet.
When I get too fucked up.
Yeah, you
The
get-
Yeah,
weed.
you
Weed gets
do.
me like.
You pass out on those episodes.
You
It's
go
pretty.
statue.
You passed out on like
I
3 of those
I
episodes.
started watching. I was like, this is funny.
It's funny.
The
It's a funny
mushrooms,
show.
the mushrooms make me start watching.
Yes.
And that's when it starts fucking me up. When you're high on mushrooms and you look around and you're in that room,
Yeah.
and then Joe will hit you with something serious.
I get quiet. That's so funny.
You
You
get
do.
silent.
Every
I start-
time.
which is funny because we reverse. Because at the beginning of every episode, I don't talk,
That's true.
and then
you
I
get
start
going.
getting fucked up, and I just start yelling.
Yes. And then the
And then-
mushrooms.
And then you play videos, and I'm just like, I just want to see them. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to comment on this.
well, the beauty is Rogan just go. He can just talk about
He's nonstop.
yeah, this monkey here is a certain breed that can,
Yeah.
do a Rubik's cube. And
You
you're
think
like,
his mom was like,
oh.
shut up, Joe. I'm not interested in your fucking day.
He must have been the most annoying
Yeah.
kid.
His mom cut him off.
And he's so curious that any pedophile can be like, come here, I'm going to show you
No,
this.
he got that one. He dodged that one. That
Oh,
guy. When
that's
he was
right.
Fishing.
That's right. The
Guy when he was
fishing
fishing
pedo.
was like, come here, come here.
He was fish. He was reeling in Joe.
Yeah, he's
he
getting
always
Joe.
had him. All you got to be like, I know a karate move, Joe. And he'd be like, oh, I'll go
Your
anywhere.
karate
yeah,
was
yeah.
actually started by the Italians. Like, shut up.
Oh, my shoulders still hurt.
Oh, he
From
got you
wrestling.
He
there.
was beating the fuck out of
Should
me.
listen to my coaching.
I tried to pull him off. I couldn't even move him.
Yeah,
He was
he's
like a statue.
He's a freak, dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
He when you jumped on him, he did the thing of like, you know, when a giant gets like a cat on his back.
Yeah.
yeah.
You did nothing.
He did
I
nothing.
laid on top of both of
He
you.
threw three more punches into Shane, and then it was like,
Look at that, dude. You're
Good
back
Lord,
in Vegas.
this is
You're back in Vegas.
Oh man, that was like the strip
Look
club.
at this.
nice stretch, bro.
Woo! But yeah,
Dog.
that was
is
a
girl.
great.
That's a girl dog.
I
can
don't
see your
think
dog's
so.
pussy.
Gender's done, dude.
Let's call Joe. He'll tell us.
What?
What do you got on the
You
update?
got some info?
Shane, I've sent you the woman's Instagram.
Oh,
Okay.
plug.
All
And
What
I
plug?
found it from DeRosa's Instagram, so I'm not sure if he's ashamed of it or not. 'Cause
I don't think he should be ashamed of it
I don't
officially.
think so either. I
No.
think it's natural.
I don't think on air he should be ashamed of it.
Very progressive.
Yeah, but he tagged her in the photo, so
Wow.
I'm telling you,
And
6'4".
where
did
did
you
you
send
tagged
me
her
that?
before?
Instagram.
Okay.
He tagged.
I'm excited to see her again.
Yeah. She's got an OnlyFans. You know you got some listeners who are fucking get to that
I didn't
OnlyFans.
get a good. I only saw her when Joe's face was on her dick.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
get
she,
it now, right?
she looks
I
quite
get it. What are you
feminine.
guys talking about?
Wait, no, that's not her.
Oh, that's a
not
different
her.
That's
one?
her.
That's what she was going for.
I mean, you can see it in moments.
You're saying this is a different.
No, that's
Oh,
her.
I'm not sure.
I
I,
don't
didn't
think that's
see her
her.
in real life.
That's her.
Oh, then I hooked up with a different trans.
Oh, you just found one on Fremont Street. Yeah, that's her.
That's
Oh,
her.
wow.
Yeah, that's her, dude.
Oh, you weren't
yeah.
lying at all.
I was not lying.
Oh, I would do
She
that.
follows me. All right.
Nice, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a
you're
comedy
next.
fan.
She's
Skankfest
beautiful.
fan. They
You're
didn't just
gonna-
grab her off the street. She's a skank. Like,
Fest.
fella's
Fest.
Like
Yeah.
a fan, not a skank.
Damn. DeRosa posted. He said, "Big old dump number one from Skankfest." He posted a photo dump. Number one picture.
Okay, that looks more like her.
That's just because that's the one I sent you. That's like the number 3.
Oh, okay. All right. I see.
Big
Thank you,
old
Shawn.
dump.
Good for him though. He's yeah.
Surprised I can take a dump with that impacted ass.
Hey guys, are you not? I'll tell you something. Not getting enough sleep can really mess up your body and your mental health. Our sponsor, Beam, has created this awesome dream powder. It's healthy hot cocoa that helps you sleep. Wow. Matt and Shane's listeners get a special discount on Beam's Dream Powder, their best-selling healthy hot cocoa for sleep with no added sugar. That sound, you know what I was hoping for, Shawn? A fucking hot cocoa dream powder. Now it's here, baby. Now it's available in delicious flavors like sea salt caramel. How do you say caramel? I was a big caramel guy.
I go back and forth.
Sea salt caramel, cinnamon cocoa, and chocolate peanut butter. Better sleep has never tasted better. A recent clinical study revealed Dream helped 93% of users wake up feeling more refreshed, and 93% reported that Dream helped them get a more restful night's sleep. Dream contains a powerful all-natural blend of reishi, magnesium L-theanine, melatonin, and nano CBD to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and then wake up and refresh. Personal endorsement. I fucking love it. I'd chug it. Get ready for the best sleep of your life. If you want to try Beam's best-selling Dream Powder, get up to 40% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com/drenched and use code DRENCHED at checkout. That's shopbeam, BEAM, .com/drenched and use code DRENCHED to get up to 40% off. And that's, I'll tell you what, Shawn, if you want to chug hot cocoa before bed, that's the product for you. You're going to sleep great. All right. Thank you, Beamies. You're a dude, and your home decorating choices are boring. Keep your walls looking awesome with metal posters from Displate. Displate takes just 20 seconds to install and won't damage your walls. Just pop the magnetic sticker on the wall, hang the poster, and you're good to go. You can even submit your own art to get printed for something totally unique and custom. Whoa. Personal endorsement, I look at this sometimes. I look at it and I go, things aren't so bad. Check out their officially licensed designs from Star Wars, Doom, West Ham, and more. West Ham. The soccer team? Yeah, there you go. Come on, you hammers. Get the disc plate for the hammers. That's fucking cool. Save up to 34%. Save up to 34% off when you click the link in our description and get your ready to hang art. The discount will automatically be applied to your cart when you click our link. Use code DRENCHED when you visit displate.com to get the discount. That's displate.com/drenched or click the link in our show notes. So yeah, look at that. That could be in your apartment or house. You could have that. It sounds like thunder, so you can scare your cats and dogs. All right. Guys, fellas, when that fucking nicotine craving hits, you're going to want to deal with it right away. Whether you're in a restaurant, flying in the friendly skies, or at church with your grandma, Lucy Breakers lets you get your fix whenever and wherever you are. Each pouch has a small flavor capsule inside that fucking breaks and moistens your mouth and and punch it up, and it punches up the flavor with flavors like mint, berry, citrus, and mango. Personal favorite, I'm a bit of a mango man myself. Choose your preferred nicotine strength and your favorite flavor to make the perfect combination. Also, love having some nicotine pouches on the flight. People don't like when you smoke on a plane. You get arrested. Visit Lucy, that's lucy.co, and use promo code DRENCHED to get 20% off your first order. Shipping is always free. That's lucy.co, promo code DRENCHED to receive 20% off and always free shipping. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified, so don't even think about it, youngsters. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive fucking chemical, so don't play around with it. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah, good time. So I got no life insurance.
Oh, wow.
That's very funny that they just watched Protect Our Parks. And
Yeah.
were like, oh, no chance.
Because they don't want to give it to you already.
Yeah.
So
Why
then
don't they
they're
want to give it to? Isn't that their business? They don't want to pay it off once you die.
They just think I'm going to die.
That sucks.
I know. I'm like,
28
every
years
comedian
old.
does.
God
does-
damn, I've got no shot at it.
You
No,
have got
you're
no
fucked.
shot.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
I
Those
went to,
Bud
tell you that
Lights.
time I went to the doctor. The guy was like, "How much do you drink?" I was like,
6.
"I'll be honest with you," because I was. Everybody
You should
lies.
be honest with your doctor.
Everybody lies. I was like, "I'll tell you the truth. I probably have 50 a week," and
Did
he
he
was like, "Oh my god." he was like, "Oh well, the problems you're having. It's your pancreas has to be failing. This is."
Really?
We're gonna go get some blood work right now. You can't be doing that.
So what happened?
I got blood work, and he was like, "You're fine."
Oh, see, they always do that.
Yeah,
Come on. And you're young.
and
Yeah.
doctors are drunks too. They're liars.
They are, but they IV all day long.
I don't buy the IV, dude.
I found my doctor
I don't
smoking
buy
a
it.
cigarette.
You don't buy that they do it, or you don't buy that
I don't
it works?
buy it how
No,
well it works.
It's never worked.
How could it
The
hurt?
bachelor
Okay.
party
How could
didn't
it hurt?
work
I don't
in
think
any
it's
It's all
way.
works.
vitamins.
I bet for your health it does work. I do agree with that. I'm just saying that it does not cure a hangover.
No, it doesn't
No,
cure a hangover.
nothing
Nothing
cures.
does.
At the bachelor party, I
Adderall.
felt worse on it. It was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it does fuck you up a little bit, but
here, dog.
Adderall will cure a hangover. You'll be a little bit anxious.
Go Bennett. Up.
Don't look at that outlet. Come here. Come here, dog. Yes.
Adderall cures a hangover, so does another
Gonna
beer.
lean on you.
That's a good pup, dude.
It's a good-looking
Five.
bitch.
You got a good dog.
High five.
Hey,
That's a good
nice.
dog.
This hobo knows his dog.
He's a very serious dog, though.
Oh yeah, it's regal as
His
shit.
face is always very. He's almost sad. What do you do? This? You make out. I've seen you make out with this
Yeah,
dog.
I
Don't
make
do it.
out
I
with him.
can't handle
Don't
it.
make out with the dog. No one likes it.
It's weird, especially with that beard. Now you got dog jizz in the
Oh
beard.
yeah, your breath smells like raw meat sometimes.
Ah.
We're like, oh, you just ate.
So
Damn
does,
it.
so does DeRosa's.
I can't believe DeRosa did that.
I know it was.
Although
wild.
once you see the pictures, you go,
Yeah.
you get
Dave
a couple
Smith-
drinks and a chant.
pretty beautiful.
Dave
Okay.
Smith
photos.
afterwards, I go, dude, we fucked up. We should have been going to temple this whole time. We shouldn't be part of this world.
Yeah, there goes Dave's presidential bid.
Yeah, right.
That
I
was
think
it.
he had a kid like during Skankfest. I think his wife had
No
a
way,
kid.
really?
Yeah, and he showed.
I fucked a kid during Skankfest,
Oh,
local high school.
cut it. Local high school. Imagine going to high school in Vegas. Well, I went to New Orleans, so what the hell
Isn't
am I
that
talking
where
about?
Adam Friedland's from Vegas?
Really?
Yeah, I thought for sure he was a New York Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed like
with
it.
He's
that
like
mug.
the most New York Jew possible.
Crazy looking dude. He just had a crazy guest on.
He had Chet Hanks.
Yeah, I love Chet Hanks.
Yeah,
That guy's awesome.
yeah, that's awesome. Chet Hanks is very funny.
Yeah.
He's
He is.
totally in on the joke. He was the only one who did well on that. Who's the black lady that had that show that was kind of
Z-Way.
like Z-Way? He was the
He
only
did
one
well.
that fucking did
So
well.
woke
did he
people
do?
can
Fire
kick
back and
rocks,
just
and he
play
was
along?
like, "Yeah, woke people can
Yeah,
kick
yeah,
rocks."
yeah.
And she
He
was
was-
like, "Come on, give me something." He was like, "No, fuck them."
You're just gonna edit this.
Yeah, but he held in.
He dominated.
Stayed in the pocket.
He did some insane Joker quote.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like, "I'm like a dog. If I catch a car, I don't know what
He's
I'll even
funny.
do with it."
He came into Eric Andre, said worst guest of all time. He said he came in trying to like make it funny. He goes, "You're
Yeah.
not gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna fuck with you."
Yeah.
Yeah, which
I
respect.
actually respected his
Yeah.
response to Eric Andre saying he was a dickhead.
What'd he say?
He was like, "You're a dickhead. The whole show is you being an asshole to people. I wasn't going to be the butt of the joke," or like something along those lines.
yeah, he's not wrong.
I guess he took a dirt bike and was driving it around on set.
They're like, "You're fucking everything up." It's like you cranked the heat.
All right, Hanks.
You cranked the heat.
Yeah,
I was allowed to ride
I
dirt
can't do
bikes.
something now. You made Hannibal punch somebody. I can't fucking.
Yeah, there's a dirt bike there.
That's great. That's a great response. Like he rode the dirt bike around set.
Yeah,
He's like, the
Chet
heat
Hanks
was up.
rules. He was in an episode of Atlanta and he just had a Trinidadian accent the whole time.
Really?
It was pretty great.
Good for
Yeah.
him. What do you think? Do you think Tom watches that and he's like, "Ah, jeez," or is he like, "Hey, that's a fun son"?
I think it's a fun song.
I think at this point it's a fun time. I think for a while it was a little like, ooh, this kid, what's this kid gonna do?
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
because the other kid was in
perfect.
movies.
An actor.
And,
Yeah, Colin.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, he went, family business, and the other guy went rogue.
The other
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
The
He's
lady
a
was like,
wild
"I'm gonna
card.
follow in your footsteps," and Tom Hanks is like, "I wish you wouldn't live in my shadow." The other one's like, "I'm gonna be an online degenerate." So,
I'm
fuck.
gonna speak patois.
I wonder if he's ever like, "Fuck you, Dad. You're a pedophile." I've seen Reddit. Not saying he is, but that's all over the internet.
Yeah.
By the way, I wrote a pedophile joke for Gervais.
Yeah.
He did it in the monologue at the Golden Globes or whatever,
Really?
or Oscars.
You wrote on the Golden Globes?
I just wrote. I don't know if maybe cut this out. Cut this
Really?
Say it. But
So I was a big Gervais fan when he did the whole trashing the Globes or
monologue?
whatever. The monologue.
Yeah, those are so
you'd
good.
accept an award from Al Qaeda if they had a network.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
it was
Epstein, I
awesome.
know he's your friend, all that. So I sent him a batch of jokes I wrote, and on Twitter, I DM'd him on Twitter, sent him a batch of jokes, and he wrote back, "Hey man, I'm probably not going to use any of these, but there's some funny stuff, and I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
I like your work." And I was like, "Oh
Nice.
my god, whatever." And then he used one, and it was a pedophile joke, and then they cut to Tom Hanks, and he goes. It meant the world to me.
That's incredible,
That's
dude.
great.
It was pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, just
How long ago was this?
6 years ago, 7
That's
years
crazy.
ago. I just threw it out there. You never know.
Put it in post.
No, keep that in.
No,
That's great.
put it in
I don't know
What's
if he
wrong with
wants
that?
people to know that he had writers.
Oh, everybody has writers for those. All right. Well, fair enough. That's fair.
We'll talk
Ask
about it
him.
later. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
You don't think that's bad?
I don't think that's
No,
bad.
I think it's known. Everybody uses writers.
Anybody
for
that does a
award
thing
show.
has writers.
Okay.
But they
That's like
choose the jokes.
Voss's number one credit.
Oh
He
yeah.
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
for Chris Rock
Good
on.
point.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay.
Not his number one. Voss is the man.
yeah.
You're like, let me correct that.
Voss is the fucking
it in
man.
post,
we just
put
had
Voss
Voss. We just had Voss on, and then I went in I fell down a rabbit hole on YouTube of just like tough crowd. O&A Voss. O&A Voss is
The best. He's the king
he
of the
is
counterpunch.
so fucking funny.
He got me once that it fucked me up so bad that I didn't talk the rest of the Opie and Jim. I said a Voss joke. And they were like, "What's the weather?" And I said, "I don't know. It's raining near Voss." Some spit joke. And they had a guest on, like a scientist. And he goes, "Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, man, you ever heard of Mark Norman?" The guy goes, "No." And it just killed so hard in the room. I was sitting next to the guy, and he hadn't heard of it. I mean, oh my God, it stung so bad. And I was just like, God, I did the fake laugh, and then I shut up the whole show.
I watched the Voss roast. It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's so good.
So good. I was there that night, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was actually right after Skankfest in New York, and it was a Skankfest when I was in Philly. So they gave me like a 2 p.m. spot in the garage at the Creek.
Oh, that was fun.
And I hated it. I was like, fuck
one.
this. Fuck all these fuck all these New York guys. They think they're so fucking good. Fuck this. I'm never going to live in New York. And then
Yeah.
the next night, I went to Voss's roast, and I was like, damn, New York's easily
New York
the best.
rules.
The best.
These are the
Voss's
best
roast was
comics.
So fun.
But Colin Quinn at the end of that, he's like, what do you do?
king.
Skankfest, what's that? Coachella for middles?
And then I remember, I think, what's his face? What's the guy with the voice? Florentine.
Yeah.
He killed.
It was
Killed.
so
He was
good.
great. Judy Gold was good.
He had one. He goes, everybody
Judy
makes.
Gold was good?
Yeah, everybody
Watch it.
was really
Judy
good.
Gold was the only one that bombed.
Oh well, I have long
Oh,
COVID,
God.
so
It's
my memory's
so
way
bad.
off.
But Florentine goes, hey, everybody makes fun of Bonnie, but she moved here and she's living the American dream. She got dumb rich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. That was a funny one. That was
was
Florentine. I
Great
remember.
ones on there.
Gomez did great.
Gomez did great. Well,
Yeah.
Zach Amico did great. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny. It's a
And
well-known
Bobby-
thing. Use writers, and then it's embarrassing to say use writers.
Real fat Bobby.
Fat
Fat
Bobby.
Bobby.
Height, almost the height of Bobby's fatness in that
Yeah,
video.
or the width of it.
I mean, that shit was wild.
Yeah. They got it. They went hard. It was great. That was pre-Keith stroke.
No, it was right after. It
Ah.
was right after. The whole time they were just making fun of him for having a stroke.
His new stroke material's killer.
He's the best.
He got a Netflix, I heard.
I hope.
He has
That's
that.
going to be...
That's gonna be killer. He's got that bit about he's like, it's weird. I like to make fun of retarded people,
Yes.
and I always see him and laugh, and then I'm like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh shit. It's like, now I can't do it. I butchered that, but it's funny.
That's a good one. That's fun to follow Keith with new material.
Woo,
He just goes
murdering.
and kills with a black disabled guy murdering.
Come on.
And then you're like, all right, what do you guys think about high school football? It's like, oh,
I
fuck.
saw Voss was hosting once at the old stand right after Keith had the stroke, and he followed him. He comes in with his and with his right hand all fucked up, and he's trying. And he goes, you know how hard it is, Hollywood. They auditioned Keith. This crazy thing happened to him when they auditioned him for this role of a man with had a heart attack and one arm doesn't work. And he's like studied. He fucking nailed the role. And they go, sorry, we need a guy with a left hand doesn't work.
At the Patrice benefit this year, they played the fucking Jeopardy music for his when he walked on stage because it took him so long.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
he's like, Voss introduced him. He was like, "This is probably next year's benefit. Make some noise, Keith Robinson."
Yeah, they did an O&A when he died, when Patrice died, and it was like all these sad, it's sad. It was just all these stories about how much they loved him. And there was a weird, somber moment at the end, and David Tell goes, guys, you got to donate because we got to buy a giant purple suit. So, oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Or a purple coffin. Fuck,
Yeah.
I think I fucked it up.
Works both ways.
All right, I can't get life insurance.
Why do they make you get life insurance to make more money on the road? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they want to know.
They're gonna either get their money back through the insurance,
Yes.
or this.
Yes, there you go.
Get their money back that they fronted you.
They look if he
Yes.
dies.
Yeah.
If he dies,
The advance is pretty
the
big.
insurance will cover
The
what
advance.
they. Yeah.
You don't think your mom's gonna be like, no, fuck AEG. It's my money.
No, the mom's gonna keep the advance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The business will get refunded through insurance for his death for
There you
what they
go.
were owed in the future on what they paid.
Nice. What's your life
Right?
insurance policy?
Am I explaining this?
I don't know. I got the
Does that
bare
put
minimum.
a mark
but
on you?
yeah, you can't. You gotta wait
Wife's
a
gonna
year.
try to have you out. Oh, before anybody can kill you.
Wait. No, I'm saying if you don't get it,
I'm glad you guys are fucking retarded with this shit
Yeah,
too, because
I'm
I don't
so
know one
stupid.
thing.
Isn't life
Taxes?
insurance like
Taxes, I
your-
have no idea.
forget about
Last
it.
year I got a phone call from my lady, and she was like, "All right, this is what you owe." I was like, "Well, I'm ruined."
I haven't paid
Yes.
I
taxes
had
in
no
years.
idea. What are you talking about?
I know. You can make up
No, I
anything.
hate all that. What do you mean?
It's like that's all I have.
I know.
That was everything. I
It's
didn't
New
know.
York. They fuck you.
I'm paying retail for White
Texas.
Claws.
Let's go, Texas.
I did the math on moving to Texas, like how much I would have saved, and it
Yeah.
was quite hefty.
Yeah, it
It's
was
a-
worth living in Texas.
Yeah, it's like people's
I'm
career
going to,
goals.
I'm going to Delaware. Same benefits and none of the fun.
I don't. I don't think Delaware's no state income.
think it's
No,
no
it's
state
just no
tax.
sales tax.
Oh, really?
No
Is that
sales
Philly
tax.
has that, or
I
Pennsylvania?
built up so much
Yeah,
in
you're
Delaware.
gonna go to Delaware.
I didn't do the research.
Oh, fuck! I got a house in Wilmington.
Fuck. It's just outside Wilmington.
Texas is Florida, I think.
Texas, Florida, Tennessee.
Philly? I mean, I have
No,
Pennsylvania.
no. Pennsylvania.
If you go to
like,
Alaska, they pay you to live there.
Pennsylvania's good though. It's like 7%.
Okay.
New York's like 13, I think, or 14.
All right. You should know all this.
I do. Oh,
New York City's a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The city's a lot.
The what's it called tax? The home tax is way lower in California than Texas.
Property?
Property tax is way.
Property tax in Austin's
shocking.
a lot.
That's shocking.
That's how they get it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's why I'm gonna
a lot more
fucking
freedoms
rent.
in Austin, except smoking weed. in a
Weed
park.
is where they draw the line.
And abortions.
Abortions.
Abortions, they're all right.
I've never had one.
What?
I paid for a bunch.
Oh, I see.
I've just never. It's not my deal.
Yeah.
I've never paid for one.
Really?
Nice, bro. Make
She
them pay.
paid.
Cheap.
Let's try that again. I used the wrong hand.
There
My
we go.
bad.
She paid. Woo, feminism.
Feminism means paying for an abortion by yourself.
Yeah, the migrants. What else is going on?
What else is going
What
on,
else
boys?
is going
Sorry
on?
I brought you here.
Maui
I really didn't plan on doing a podcast, and then I realized Matt was gone, and
You needed to do one.
I should, yeah.
Driving
Hell
force
yeah.
behind this podcast.
I should do one.
Yeah.
No, usually it's Matt just sitting there telling me a random fucking thing.
Oh, we didn't bring
Yeah,
anything in.
he's
know?
good at it.
Well, we had a good time with the
What
roast.
other random things do you guys have? Don't you guys have any
Oh, I
random
did a
things?
sec.
I
I went to
told
a,
you you're a dead guy.
That was a really good one.
Tag it up a little.
Guy fucking died. That was really good.
I went to a sex club in Berlin.
Hey, it's the best.
Yeah,
How
the
fun
best.
is it?
The best.
Favorite city in
What,
the world.
what happens?
It's
Your favorite
insane.
city is Berlin?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They do. I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
They do. They do nightclubs right.
Yeah,
Like
they
all
sure
the bullshit
do.
we do with the
No
DJ
fentanyl.
and the
It's not even there yet. Test
with the
shit.
lights and the disco with the ball with the glow stick. It's all bullshit. This you walk into this. It's basically like an apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
There's a swimming pool inside. There's a hot girl doing a rope over the pool.
Oh, I never went to that one.
There's a midget running around naked, jerking off. There's a naked guy in a wheelchair. There's nothing but hot women there, wearing nothing but like a chain here and there. And there's a tango room. There's a techno room. There's a room just with people getting hurt, like a dominatrix is whipping a guy or a lady's getting wax poured on her. It's insane. It's a feast for the senses.
It really is.
And people were fucking in front of you?
Everybody's fucking. There's couches everywhere. You just walk by like, oh, that's doggy
I
style.
saw one. Somebody on her knees, guy standing up, just fucking going. But by then I'd been there for an hour, so I was just like, whatever.
Yeah. It starts to gel like
It
3
starts
hours
to be
in.
fine. You see fat guys just dancing with nothing except
Yes.
socks and shoes.
Yes.
Like wow, next to a supermodel dancing also.
Totally.
with their tits out.
Bars
That's
everywhere.
great.
Each bar
Dude,
is
the
a different
barten-
theme.
Well, I saw a bartender with like an apron on, and he's like, "Oh, here you go," and then he turns around, and just butts out.
ass.
Yeah.
You wearing no.
I saw a lady get fucked in the ass right next to
What?
me. Yeah, it
Wow.
was crazy.
Wow.
Smell? It's going to smell a little, right?
I didn't notice.
That's
They're
nice.
going ready.
It was wild, and
What
so
drugs did you do?
I just did shrooms because I didn't want to.
Jesus.
I didn't want to push it, but that was a mistake because
Yeah.
it's so much to see and
So
take
much.
in that
Yeah, that seems
shrooms
intense.
kind of threw me off. But I was drinking a lot. But so eventually you're in there for like 7 hours because you just start forgetting. You lose track. There's no clocks, no windows, no nothing.
Paid the cover charge.
Paid the cover, and
get
I'll
your
never
money's
be
worth.
there again. So I go, hey, lady, we got a bang in here. And she was like, oh, yeah, I guess we should. Crazy that I got hard. It's in public. It's all in public. And
What the
Where'd
fuck,
you go?
dude?
Dark room or just
the
or just
techno room had a little,
dark room?
like a landing.
Yeah.
And there was people like laying on couches, some people like tripping out, making out, shaking. And so I was like, let's go over here. I put her on a table and we start plowing. Wow. And this guy taps me on the shoulder and I was like, uh-oh, we're probably in trouble. Maybe I'm in the wrong room or something because I'm fucking in public.
Yeah, that's fair. You'd be like, I'm probably the one at fault.
Yeah,
what is this,
exactly.
sir? It's not like, what?
And he's this big guy wearing a wife beater and he goes, me next in a German accent. And I was like, get the hell out of here. But he's not, that's not weird.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, he's in the right. And I was like, no, get out of here. And I kind of shake him off. But now I'm a little rattled by that. I'm like,
You should have let him go
public.
next.
I should have,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
He
would-
was
you're
big. Like DeRosa
This is weird, dude.
It was weird, but it's super
Wow.
fucked up.
You have to
And-
fuck in there when
but,
you fuck.
Yeah, when in Rome, you start to adapt.
I would never.
You could do it.
I would never.
You could do it.
What's the craziest place you fucked a girlfriend or anybody? That's up there. That's very public.
Monsters Inc.
The movie?
Yes, in the theater.
I fucked in Clerks too.
Hey, that's the best thing during that movie. That movie stunk.
Beach. That was it.
Beach. I did it on Subway once.
Ocean. That was pretty disgusting.
That doesn't
The
work.
ocean
It's
doesn't work.
too salty.
Sand
Yeah.
in places.
Wait. Subway?
Subway. Come back from Coney Island.
Sandwich shop?
Yeah, and there was a torrential rainstorm. We're like, fuck it. We got to the Subway. No one was on our car. The car next to us.
that's awesome.
We both looked at each other. We're like, yeah.
Little D train.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it was.
Wow. Yeah,
That's
it does go to
awesome.
Coney
Yeah, it
Island.
was pretty awesome.
And what'd you do at the stops? You stop and you're like, come on, nobody get on, nobody get on.
It was that, exactly that.
And then
It was
no
like, we
one
got
got
the
on,
idea
you're
that
like,
the stop, she was blowing me, and then it was like, stop. We're like, come on. And still nobody in that one. And then we're like, towards that one, somebody might have come on the far one. We're like, let's just go. And then we're just like,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Stand
And
clear.
then it starts to fill up as you go, and then the cum starts dripping out.
Oh.
it's just like
You
shit.
guys, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
People always say there's probably jizz all over the subway.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
oh,
just-
come
it's
on. But
fucking
there
Ari's.
is.
yeah.
It's Ari's bum jizz.
Oh.
Ew, dude.
God.
My day.
Was she wearing a skirt or something?
No, jeans, I think. Probably took them. Maybe shorts. I don't remember
Wow.
exactly. Maybe shorts. It was the
Pretty
beach.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. Ugh.
Sex club is great.
Sex
Yeah.
club's fucking nuts.
So I didn't finish. So I'm grinding. I'm plowing.
Yeah, you're
and
trying
a
to
guy, after the tap, I'm a little rattled, and
Yeah.
I look to my left. Full on old guy just going, staring at me.
What are you doing?
I mean, like here to here, this close. And I'm like, and I couldn't take it. And I just said, all right, we're done. We're done. She's like, what? She was kind of getting into it. Like, well, wait, why are we stopping? And I go, and
And
she
the guy's
goes,
like, you sure
"Ah."
can't go next?
Yeah, and it was like ball bag down to here, big
Wow.
white, gross dong. And I said, that's a wrap, sister. And we went and had a cocktail.
Wow.
Yeah.
How fun.
Wait, were you fucking totally naked fucking?
No, I was too scared. I
pants
just
down?
I put them down to here and pulled out of the boxers.
Okay.
Pull out
through
of the boxers. You wouldn't even lower your boxers?
No, I didn't want my ass out. It's
Yeah.
too exposed. It's too vulnerable. Some guy could put a
Yeah,
glow
somebody's
stick
gonna
up
come
my
by
ass.
and get you.
Yeah, exactly. I already got the tap.
And how'd the lady feel about this?
She was mad I stopped,
That's nice.
but I was like,
She was like, there's a German guy right there. I could
Yes.
have done what you couldn't.
there's a big German Nazi helmet next to me getting stroked.
His name was Helmut.
Helmet Wang. Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh,
How imagine being that normalized? We're like, hey, can I go now?
I
Like, is this
know.
just a, what are we doing here? Is this a train or
Exactly.
the beginning or is it a one-on-one?
Yeah, no, I was like, no, thank you. And he was kind of
Wowza.
mad at me, like, all right, dude, jeez, you don't have to yell at me.
Yeah, you're like, get out of
I was
here.
like, I did that.
You did that?
It's a language barrier. I was like pigeons. I was like, there's a bug in here.
You saw an old man jacking off
Next to
you
me.
guys make some eye contact when you
A
looked at
little
him?
bit. And he was grunting and sweating. It was too
That,
much.
and that
You
gets
know,
your heart again? Or
No, it freaked me out. It was too much. It was too close. Like if he was like where guardrail is, I could have done it. But he was
Yeah.
like where you were.
Oh,
God.
And she was doggy at that point. I flipped her to doggy, so she didn't see anything.
Oh, I want to go to one of those things
I
and
would've
jerk
jacked
off
off.
around people fucking. I want to just
Me,
go
that
up
was
to
a
people now
compliment.
and be that guy. Just like,
Yeah, that's accepted.
I can't believe that place isn't packed with dudes jacking off.
Well,
they're
they're
bouncer.
very big bouncer, very big.
But you're not allowed to jack off like that?
Well, it was like 70-30 women.
They let in women and gays hard.
Yeah, they were hard.
Ah.
We
You
only
see
got
any
in because
dudes fucking each other?
no,
All right.
making out, but I saw like one guy making out with a guy.
What's the fucking vibe in here? Is it like
It's super laid back. It's just very like, hey man, and this would be shut down in 6 minutes in America.
good?
I know.
I'd
but
lead the charge. I'd say we got to burn that fucking place to the
it
ground.
was worth seeing. It felt like Caligula. It felt like the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Just women laying out on a bed after they got in the pool, just completely naked, and you're like trying to be cool,
Yeah.
But oof, it was wild, very hot.
I got to get back there.
There was a live band in one room. I mean, it was incredible.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, you didn't fuck in front of a
crazy.
guy.
No.
When
Do you have that guy's number? I'll find him.
He's around. Hopefully he hears this and call in, sir. We got a helmet from Berlin calling in.
This motherfucker would not let anybody fuck this woman.
Yeah. I will say I did a show there, and the crowd, I did the Holocaust jokes for 20 minutes, and they ate it up.
They loved it.
They like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I think they like it, dude.
It's a nice release.
I think they're
They
secretly
want to bring it back.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like...
It's 2 generations past. They're just like,
Yeah.
we got bigger shit.
It didn't feel like... I went to Australia, and it's just like the Aboriginals, the native. They're obsessed.
They're such pussies.
I know. It's like you didn't do anything. Your grandpa did or whatever. And it's like every commercial, you get off the airplane, they hit you with it.
Yeah.
Just for laughs.
Them in Australia and Canada.
Canada, just for laughs. Every show they start with
Like, we need to acknowledge
we have to
the land.
acknowledge that this club wouldn't have been here if not for fucking, happy-go-lucky fucking losing a battle.
Yeah, right.
What you call them?
Happy-go-lucky.
Happy-go-lucky.
Cheap happy-go-lucky. I don't know. Whatever. It's just like this isn't the right vibe for a comedy show. They used to have This Is Not Happening stories on YouTube. They would just put any commercial, so it'd be somebody bringing it out of their neck going, "Don't make the mistake I made. This is bad for you." And then
go
Brian
back to
Reed was
your
like,
show.
"Holy, I once thought a really crazy bomb."
Yeah.
Like it's a bad opener.
I know, right? They can put any ad.
Yeah, do a Charmin ad.
But you make fun of the Aboriginals right away, and they're like, because
No
they're
one
like,
does that.
we've been ass impacted with this shit.
I gotta have an Aboriginal open for me and then like stop him a minute in.
I had
beat it.
I had a Maori open. That guy Rudy, did he
Yeah.
do yours?
Yeah.
He was cool.
Do you have McCann too?
And McCann.
McCann's great.
Did he just text you about
No.
he's moving here?
Oh yeah.
So he needs us to write a letter.
Oh,
Yes, I didn't even reply. I should have.
Yeah, I said, can you
gotta
write it and I'll sign anything you
I'm
write.
not writing a fucking recommendation letter.
I don't know what to write.
Yeah.
This guy kills Aboriginals. He's fleeing Australia.
Dude, a lot of these guys in Europe or wherever they get this, they open just the one guy who can speak English, not New Zealand. So they open for all of us.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, you better do new material because it's the same crowd.
His act is killer. He's got great stuff.
This is a good dog, dude.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I like dogs.
You like dags?
I like fucking cats too. I don't
Me
know if you guys
too.
know that
I'm
about
a cat
turtles.
man.
I'm a cat man myself. People get very upset.
I know.
It's lame.
Cats are great.
They always are like, I like
That's
dogs.
the-
It's like, yeah, I love dogs.
Two
like
things
cats.
can
What are we
exist.
talking about
Cats,
here?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
cat
why are they
plays
enemies?
fetch. It's great.
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah. It's a Maine Coon.
I want a Maine Coon.
This
That's
big.
what I want. Yeah.
They're the dog of cats, they call
Yeah.
it. It's the best of both worlds. They sleep next to you. They watch the TV with you. They're great. Very social. We had a party. The cat's walking around, high-fiving people, smoking.
Jacking off.
Jacking
off to you guys fucking.
I banged the wife today, and I had to move the cat off the bed because he wants to be around people.
Yeah.
Can't do it with a cat watching.
No, it's hard. Plus, also, they're going to snap at your fucking balls.
Oh, it's a perfect
Yeah, they
bag.
move 'em, maybe it's just
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Just do this. Yeah. Living a cat's just like,
Yes.
it's always a slap sound
It's
too.
like a rapper.
Yeah.
I
I
love
don't
it.
understand when people don't like cats. All I watch on Instagram is cats.
Same.
I love when they just
Same.
sneak
Great.
attacks on each other.
Yeah.
It's like they like wait to their buddy and then
Yes,
they're
yes.
such cunts.
What are we supposed to do? How do people not like them?
I know. They're the best. You know why? Because they don't blow you
Bandit.
right away. You know, you people want to walk in the house.
Get that, lick that
Oh, jeez. That dog's got to eat something. It's a little thin. It's like Ally
Yeah.
She's
McBeal.
eating, she's the right size. Bennett.
Ally
Give Mark some-
McBeagle.
Give Mark some attention.
Ally McBeal.
That's an old reference. Come on, you fat
about-
bitch.
How about Bennett? Bennett, go,
Get up
go,
here,
go,
fatty.
go, go, go.
Yeah.
Just get some more
Look at
laying.
this. This is like the Simpsons dog.
Yeah, you got a skinny fucking dog.
It's the right size.
We need to have that thing hang out with Sass. It looks like the Futurama animal.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does. What's that
got
guy's
Futurama
name?
on the brain.
Bonkers? No.
This dog's a bit of a whore. Huh?
Yeah, that's
It
what
does.
it's-
It is. It's lame
Hit
with
all of
everybody.
us.
It kind of disappoints me.
You're next.
You think it's special for
I
you?
thot I had something going there.
Guardians of the
He knows.
Galaxy.
He's passing around.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the guard dog. He's a big superstar.
What do you mean?
He got drunk the other day and said he literally looked at me and goes, "I'm next up."
Yeah.
Wow.
No wonder you never talk. You say shit like
No,
that
he's
when you
lying.
do.
He's lying. I would never
He's
say
lying.
something like
I
that.
am lying. He did not say that.
I could never imagine you
He had to
having
put it
any
into that
confidence.
right away. Yeah, he's
I
lying, guys.
did.
For real, he's lying.
I made that up. Where are we at? This thing's
We're at
good.
an hour 10.
Hey,
That's more than enough.
We're killing it.
Yes.
What's enough?
That flew by.
That's
An hour and
enough.
3?
That's enough
But
unless
this
you guys
is
have
more
a
than
story.
enough.
Although we got to edit out about 78 minutes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Can you just not edit it up, but just bleep the whole thing? So it's just like 18 minutes of just silence as we're talking.
It's like
Somebody's
a
gonna
fucking-
lip read DeRosa.
It's like a Warhol or something.
There's a lot of Reddit posts about it, so I don't know.
We're fine.
Yeah, I think we'll be
Yeah,
okay.
I'm telling you, man. It is out there and loving every minute of it.
not embarrassed. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
He
It's
did it.
58.
He did it.
Yeah.
How old is DeRosa?
DeRosa was here before
58.
time was recorded.
Well, he's always telling me, he's like, oh, man, me and David Brenner did Yuck Yucks. And I'm like, how old are you?
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
so
crazy
Yeah.
stories. Me and Steve Martin were at Cantor's Deli,
He always hits you with
chopping it
somebody he
up.
knows well from when.
Yeah,
I did have to stop making fun of him, though.
You did a hard stop.
Yeah. Me
smart.
and him were having a tough time with our relationship.
Really?
He would come
It
in.
was,
One
we
of the,
loved
one of
each
the
other, but we
barbecues.
just fought it would always start as us. We never had a regular, real conversation.
At one of
We
my
just always
barbecues-
made fun of each other a lot.
He would come in
Right.
immediately like, "What's up, Joe? You fucking idiot!" And he's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you!" And he's like, "All right, enough."
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Wow.
He might be the best hang.
He is.
He
He's
might be
great.
the best hang.
He is.
He's also the number one guy who's about to throw up and will still try to get you to do shots with him.
Yeah.
Yes. God, he loves shots.
And when
I'm
you
so
don't,
sick of
it's
shots.
love
shit,
shots.
so stupid. And then when you don't, he calls you a pussy for 10 minutes and
Yep.
only stops to go throw up.
Also, he's a shit talker.
He's a shit talker.
That's, you know.
That's true. I mean, he thrived on your show. He really
Yeah.
shined.
yeah. Oh, it's a
He was
fun
going
show.
in.
Who'd you get? Who else you get?
Oh, a
You gotta be
couple of ladies got it pretty hard on the chin
Ladies.
there.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And this is audience yelling it out. It's
Oh,
not
did
him.
you? And then Lewis comes in with Robert Kelly, unbeknownst what the show is, and I'm like, hey, who's he was just pretending to be an audience member. He's like, how about this guy? So we just shit on Bobby Kelly for a while.
It was great. It was
That
a
was
packed
great.
theater. I mean, the people were like standing on the walls, sitting on stage. It was crazy.
It was the last minute ad. It was great. What a fun time.
You got to do that every year.
Yeah, we got to close it
Yeah.
out.
I mean, do it at the Comedy Fest in New York. Fuck it. Do it at Montreal.
Now they got to do what's his name at Montreal. Who's the guy who does the State of the Union?
Oh, Kindler.
Kindler.
Yeah.
Oh, he bailed
I think
this year.
that's his one gig a
It's
year.
his gig.
Yeah.
And he does the State of the Union. It's like, dude, you're not even in comedy. What are you fucking talking about?
He's tweeting.
Yeah, he's tweeting that little fuck.
Tweet comedian.
Anyway,
Anywho,
yeah, that's good. You got
That's
a gig.
solid.
You got a gig, right? You got shows.
I got a sell. I mean, it's in an hour.
Yeah, you should go.
I should probably go.
Yeah, I gotta go down there too. I got fucking late spots. Do you have spots there?
Where
Tonight?
tonight I'm
Come
off.
hang if you
I was
want.
gonna do a takeover of Joe's bar, right? And
Come
I'm
hang.
on tour in the Midwest with Renazizi all
Oh, yeah.
November.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, come
It's
hang.
on sale. Y'all come hang.
All right, nice.
Let's get tuned up though.
A little bit.
Not just hanging.
I got,
Obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, fine. I will. I got. Yeah.
Don't tell my life insurance lady.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you.